Now it's working. So now it's working. Okay, was the other one on shorts for some reason, maybe? Shorts? No. Okay, and I should just be able to click this on. Authorize. Okay. That's whatever, man. Hello people who are looking at this early. I'm sorry if you're seeing me tweak out, but this streaming thing is so annoying, dude. It just never wants to work. Never ever. Wait. Did it cut off the stream? Is it no longer active? No, it's still active. Later streaming software. This. Right? Yeah. Now, make sure this monitor is coming through. I'm done over here. Volume mixer. Oh, there should be. What is coming through you? Calm. Yep, I guess it's on you. May I hear, please? I guess I cannot hear. Reduce the volume. Okay. Can you guys hear it? I don't think so. Well, I'm trying to get used to doing CAD, but first I guess I gotta get used to doing streaming stuff. My brain is built stupid and does not want to work. Okay. There we are. Now it's showing. Get used to doing CAD, but first I guess I gotta get used to doing streaming stuff. My brain is built stupid and does not want to work. Okay. There we are. Now it's showing. Alright. Got it. I think that was annoying. I think it's this. I think I need to set this one as my primary. I think YouTube RTP is, or RMTP is weird. I have no clue what that means, but hopefully it fixes itself. So I can write that down for later. Oh. 1 second, chat. Swap YouTube output on OBS might fix. Okay. All right. Let's go. All right, I'm back. Let's. Dear Lord, just delete. Yeah, you can see all the freaking test streams I was trying to do to try and make sure this all was working. Dear Lord, man. Does not want to freaking work. Okay. Yeah. Like the title says, I'm not going to be doing much. Going to be looking into how to do CAD in the first place. I'm making, you can see it in the corner right here, or if I'm looking at the camera, down, right here, chat. This is what the camera, this is where you guys are. This is you guys. This is you guys right now. So you guys. this is you. And I'm trying to make a camera, a camera mount, like a smart one myself. I could buy one, but what's the fun in that? I can't make the one I buy do extremely stupid stuff. So yeah, for now it's gonna be, I'm gonna make the swivel cam, the smart swivel cam tripod right there, and then I was thinking about making a YouTube video for it. Of making it evil, of making it evil, and then giving my credentials on why I can choose to make something evil or not. Downstairs eating supreme pizza and ramen noodles, and I was like, what makes me like, why can I say that this is evil? And I was like, well, if you play Magic the Gathering, I play Grixis, and not like a fun type. I like rule control. I like making people not have a good time. I play Doorman. I play Doorman and Deadlock. Probably the most, I think, based off community polls, the most hated character in the game. Yeah. Oh, how you doing? How are you doing? I'm about to start going into CAD, but first I'm basically, because you're pretty much the only person who comes in right at the beginning of the stream. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been deep cleaning my room. It took 2 hours. That is awesome. Deep cleaning your room is one of the best feelings afterwards, but during it, it's torturous. I was gonna work out today, but nah, dude, I feel that. Did you steam clean your floors? Have you ever steam cleaned your floors? I'm knackered. Am I reading that wrong? Knackered? I'm knackered. I'd rather shit in my hands and clap. That's funny. No, just vacuum and mop. Dude, well, you can kind of tell whenever I move my camera around, my floor is all carpet, and there were just mysterious stains all over it whenever we first moved in here. Me and my girlfriend steam cleaned it. It took like 8 hours because the steam cleaner kept breaking, and we had to do repairs on it every like 30 minutes. Oh, my floor is tile, much easier to clean. Yeah, man. I wish my floor was tile. My floor is 100% carpet, and underneath it is like a material that absorbs water. So we couldn't let the water sit for too long, or else the ceiling downstairs would start flooding. So it's not very good. But yeah. Jesus, yeah. I love it though. Like, my room has never been better to live in, but for those 8 hours, I think if hell felt like that, I would never ever want to go to. Dude, my back hurt the entire time. Like, I'm slouched over, vacuuming up the water, like trying to make sure I'm not doing too much, picking up. My closet was disgusting. Before I went to college, I would just throw everything in the closet. So when I came back from college, like, there's still just a bunch of shit in my closet that I had to go clean out. Right? So low key, I lived like a slob for like 3 years before I went off to college. So it was not very good. Not very good. But yeah, currently feeling a lot better. We got the room all cleaned up. My girlfriend gave me her old Roomba. Average student, low key. Dude, I'm gonna be so honest with you. The streams where I was doing the studying streams, I would intentionally make sure that my bed was cleared off, but those floors, Lord, those floors were hell. Those floors were hell, and I'm appreciative that someone has gotten me to be organized now, but dude, student living, man. Student living. Yeah. But I'm happy that it's over for you though. Yeah. 2 hours of deep cleaning later, you know, it's a bit better. But yeah, I could understand. Oh, knackered means exhausted. I didn't see that before. I mean, I can guess that, yeah. But I've never heard that word used before. Um, but I couldn't like for the rest of the day. It's British. It sounds British. Actually, if I pronounce it in the accent, yeah, knackered. Oh, I'm knackered right now. Yeah, that feels right. That feels right. Along the same lines, my tilly willy dilly donkers. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do CAD at the moment because I need a 3D print where all of my motors and stuff are gonna go to make a smart swivel camera. I don't know if you were here when I made the like person tracking software. It's really really rudimentary, so it's not really that all that impressive. But basically, it's on this right now. One second, I'll show you the basics. It's something really simple. I feel like this is going to be a really easy project, and it's just to help me get my toes dipped into everything that I want to be doing, like computer aided design and a little bit of software engineering and a little bit of robotics. So here's the code. Oh, it's pretty. One second. So we put on the cam test. Takes a second to load because it's Python. So it pops up with me. And then as I go back, it tracks me. I move to the right. I'm to the right of the screen. I move to the. Oh, well, it can't really see me that side, can it? Well, if I have the camera positioned correctly, it will tell you when I'm on the left of the screen or on the right of the screen or when I'm centered on the screen. And so I'm just gonna pipe those commands to the servos. So if like I'm to the left, it will move to the right, right? It's like, okay, you need to be over here, and then vice versa, right? Small issue. I can do that. I can already do that now. I've never 3D printed anything more complex than a block. Give me a second. So when I started with my 3D printer, the issue I had at first was, well, first I got it right before I went off to college, and then second, the only issue I had at the moment was that my monitor, I had an older desk, the monitor would slip off the back. So I made this. This would go like sit on top of, there were outlets on the back of it. It sit on top of the outlet mount, and then this would sit on top of it to brace the back of the monitor to stop it from falling down. And these are the most complex things I've ever made. So I'm kind of bad at doing bad at CAD, and so I'm trying to work up. I'm working up to being able to 3D print like the joints that need to be in a tripod to make it be able to stand, as well as support the weight of the camera and hopefully be able to pick it up, right? Pick it up and like move it around without it breaking, and then also to be able to mount the servos to it so that I can actually like move the cameras around. So yeah, that's what I've been working on, and that's what I'm working on right now. So I've gotten actually a decent amount of progress done. I didn't realize how really simple it was gonna be, but I'm excited. I'm excited to keep it up. And yeah, the laptop is cool. It's like a niche hobbyist laptop. It's a ThinkPad X220. If you ask any networking or computer science geek, they probably like have a ThinkPad or something lying around. It's like whenever you start doing software, it's like the first thing you buy for some reason. And you load Linux onto it and you try and be cool, and then you realize that you're outclassed by absolutely everyone around you, and you have this to be a poser. You have this because you have imposter syndrome and you want to look the part because you can't do the part. So that's my excuse for having one. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And also, the RAM for that is really inexpensive because it's old as dirt. I thought about getting a small knife to have my textbooks. That's actually the exact reason why I got one of those, is because it can only run like basic rudimentary program and like PDF viewers, right? So I wouldn't be tempted to play like Stardew Valley on it or something light. Because I had a gaming laptop before that I towed around to class. And let me tell you, man, that thing was like 8 pounds, 9 pounds, but carried around throughout the entire day. It killed your back, right? And also, it sounded like a jet engine when I turned it on, and it beeped all the time. So I really just had to get something different. It was not doing me good. Second. Okay. But yeah, so I'm upgrading from this to something else. And I have no clue where to start. So I'm looking up resources right now on literally just how to do CAD. And I'm just gonna be watching a bunch of videos and trying to figure out how to design joints. Yeah. And then, like, if you caught the very like first couple minutes of the stream, I was going over how I'm gonna first make it like for the stream, right? So that I can walk when I'm doing the study with me stream. I have a chalkboard behind me, right? I bought a chalkboard when I was at college, and I brought it back to my room. So since I brought the chalkboard back to my room, I needed a way so I can get up and walk around to, because I like to pace too when I'm studying. Jennifer is here for love and support. Hello, Jennifer. I'm here explaining the current project that I'm working on. But yeah, I'm going to get it so it can move around, and then I wanted to make a video out of it, because I like making all the things I do stupid at the end of the day. So I don't know. I'm right now I'm thinking about making it an evil swivel camera mount, where I'm gonna lock a laser pointer on it and just like either have chat control it, or just like, Michael Reeves style, just have it just drill me in the eye, just drill me in like one eye in particular, like no reprieve for that one eye, until I have to get glasses, So, but to do all that, I need to know how to 3D print stuff. And so I'm going to 3D print stuff, or figure it out. Figure it out. That's great. Love to hear that. What are the chances Jennifer, give me a chocolate cake recipe. Yeah, so that's what I was gonna say. I feel like Jennifer here might be, I can't tell if it's real or a bot. I've had bots join in like this before. You had to be skeptical, I'm a small streamer guy. Those bots come in like every 10 seconds. Like, do you want AI views? I don't know how to make chocolate chip. Oh, cool. That's real. Hey, Jennifer. I don't know how to make chocolate cake. Wow, that's awesome. That's like my second person like second or third person ever to come into this stream and talk. That's awesome. Like I am ChatGPT. I think so. I think so. I think we both kind of were. It's my bad. You can never be too careful, you know? I guess I just straight up ask the question, what are good resources for learning CAD, rather than how to do CAD. Are you guys checking me? Yes, we are checking you out. We're making sure that you are not ChatGPT. Jennifer, do you want to see the progress that I've made on the stuff so far? Are you interested in seeing that? I can show you the small bit of code that I wrote to track me around the room, if you want to see that. Not for doing CAD, for learning CAD. Don't know. Don't worry. You're just for chilling, you know? Yeah, okay. That's fine, that's fine. I was just curious. Because, to be so honest with you, I have no idea how to make this stream where I'm basically going to be reading and trying to make things that I've never made before very interesting. So, I was trying to you know, yeah, hook them in, you know. Gotta get in there. I gotta get my audience. I do, okay. Yeah, sure, let me show you real quick. So, this is the code I've made so far. Let's see if I can get it centered this time so that you can actually, both of you can actually see what it's meant to do. So, here we go. So, pulls up the camera, right? Well, it will in a second. All right, there I am. I'm in the center. I move to the right or the left. I'm on the left. Right, I'm on the right. And then when I come back to the center, I'm in the center. So it says all that stuff right here. And what I'm going to do is you can link things to... 1 second. Let me go grab the part real quick. So... Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't think you would be saying that if you saw how stupid the code is. It's really dumb. So I'm going to take this, right? And so I'm going to send the output of that code to this. And so if it will literally just send in a UTF-8 file or packet to this thing, like if I'm on the left or if I'm on the right. And then I will be able to take like servo motors and rotate it a little bit like this, left or right, depending on where I am, until I get into the center of the camera. And like I was saying before, I'm doing that so that whenever I wake up at like 4:30 and I do study streams where I'm trying to like work on things like this and like give myself time to like actually do stuff with my life, because I want to make like if I start working soon, I still want to have time, like free time, to do things that I want and make cool projects that I like, right? But sitting here the entire time is boring as hell. It's so boring. So I like to pace a lot, and when I'm pacing, I like to go over to my chalkboard and I'll like write down some thoughts or stuff, or like maybe I just don't want to be in a certain part of my room anymore, right? Make sure this is correct. Um, yeah. So sometimes I don't want to be in the. That's my mom. Sometimes I don't want to be in the same part of my room, so I'm making this camera to do that first, and then, yeah, go on and laser my eyeballs. And yeah, the code is really dumb though. Like, if I'm just gonna run through a little bit of it with you guys, and it's that it literally just says, um, draw a line in the center of the screen. If you're on this side, you're on the right, and when you're on the right, you're not in the center or on the left. And then if you're on this side, you're on the left. But if you're not, if you're on the left, you're not in the center or on the right. So I feel like there's a lot better of a way to do that. But I don't know, and I don't care to optimize it right now. And so now I'm learning how to 3D print the thing that those servos need to go in. So I am going to continue looking into that. And and my progress on 3D printing so far is this. I have printed these basic shapes for something else I needed earlier. So, but yeah, now we're trying to figure it out. Got some relaxing music for you guys, so you can just listen to that while I'm reading. I really appreciate that. I you know, I forget sometimes that, you know, not every person is like, because all the people I see at this point are just people who are leagues ahead of me. So I guess I take for granted the things that I think are simple, like, oh, you know, anyone could do this. So I really appreciate that. Actually, that helps me think of myself a little bit better. Let's see. Tripod image. So. So it's kind of got like a little central bar it goes on. Oh, actually, I could probably make this pretty easy. I just need these to collapse in or something. Some FreeCAD software. Do I have Autodesk installed? No. Okay. No, I don't. Interesting. Okay. Just use FreeCAD for now. Let's see. BRB dinner. Have a good dinner. I just ate some. I basically just ate my dinner, so. Parametric modeler. I thought it was a website. Freecast open source parametric modeler. Size platform, highly customizable. For open source FreeCAD. Disk Fusion for personal use. A robust cloud connection program offering professional 30 grade. Huh. And thank you for following, Jennifer. That means a lot to me. You are my 27th follower. I'll remember you. I don't know who the other 25 are. I know Mace was, I think, 24. But past that, gone. Honestly, that's fun. I'm going to go write down that. Oh, wait. Oh. Huh? I just want to get the... Oh, this is Autodesk? No. Tinkercad. Is that what I got? No. Okay. Okay. Here's the one that we're saying. Who's AutoCAD? Just make sure. No, Fusion. Fusion's what we're looking for. Fusion. Fusion's more than Miscra. Yeah. Fusion. Don't include. That's so important. Okay, that's my flash. Ugh. Okay. I'll go check my 3D printer out later. Okay. Download Fusion for free. No thanks. Make sure. 1 second. While I'm logging in, I'm gonna turn my camera off for a second. gmail.com. ABC, North Carolina, company name, me. Create. code. Where's my phone at? There you are. Gmail. Here we go. 243759. Okay. Next. Oh my gosh. I think I already have an Autodesk account, so it shouldn't be able to make this. So let's see. All right, and that. Oh, actually, nope. I don't want to do that yet, because my phone number is on the screen. 3. Okay. Download. All right, and turn this back on. There we go. Let's see. Fusion. Okay. Okay, 1 second. we go. Oh Lord. Why does it decide to... That's so dumb. You have to install it on your user one? Dude. I can't believe that. Okay. Well. What can I do in the meantime? I can mess with the Arduino. I can do. Okay, let's see what I can do with this thing. I need my cord. Okay. For a longer one. Use what you got. Move this back here. There we go. And plug down here. Reroute this cord. There we go. Plug it in right here. Okay. All right. Where did I put it? It's over there. And then my other cord. There it is. Put it there. Grab this. Plug you in. There we go. Put you right there for now. Okay. So Arduino IDE here. Over here. That there. Arduino IDE here. Pull this up. And go to this. Come here. Put this here. Window capture. Can I do a desktop capture? Can I do display capture? Allow. This one. Okay, I don't know what this means. Okay, this looks like crap. Transforms, fit to screen. This works. Okay. Minimize this for now. Put do Arduino over here, this over here, download, get that going. And I could probably pop Twitch chat out, right, like this. And grab these things. Put this like, okay, make its own little window, I guess. Like right here, I guess. Like over here, actually. Like right there. There we go. For me. Alright. Let's see what I can get done. So just map the commands however I want. I better just copy and paste this code. Oh. Okay. Oh wait, I've got two things installing at once. Oh, I don't. Check your browser for sign-in. Sorry, that's probably a lot of shit. Trial ends in 30 days. We got 30 days to build something cool, I guess. To figure out Autodesk. I don't care for that one. Okay. Oh, okay. And finish this. Probably so cluttered right now. Probably the design for now. Part design. I think my thing, I can probably say that later. Fusion, pan, zoom, orbit. That makes sense. How many people use? Just me. I got fusion, I guess. No, it's the only one. Okay. Come back to this later. Where did my thing go? Here you are. Okay. Okay. That's right here. Oh, that's not gonna work, is it? Oh. Something like this, I guess. Yeah, it works for me. Alright. So I just Control C and Oh, what is this? I've recognized this. New sketch. Why did it do that? Why didn't it just open the second tab? That's crazy. Can I drag it onto there? Okay, I guess not. I have returned. Welcome back. Welcome back. I just copied that. My thing just got done installing. I had to go delete a bunch of stuff. While I was waiting for it to install, I was going to test out how well these like servo things work, so I can see if I actually understand how they work. Where's my servo at? Here's the little servo thing. This is what's gonna drive the camera. I can't really actually see OBS at all, so I don't know if I'm showing it correctly. Oh, nope, my video capture is not on. Oh, what the heck? Oh, it's not high enough in priority. I see. There we go. This is the little servo guy. So it's gonna be driving the thing, the camera. Oh shit. I'm dumb. So, trying to see if I actually know how to drive these servos or not. Oh. How are these set up? I'm guessing black is ground. So if black is ground, that's probably the same thing as gray. So the next one is the vault in. So ground, vault in. Oh, come on, get in there. There we go. And then this one is probably my PWD, but I don't even know. All right. These things don't like going in either. Okay. So what pins do I have this up for? I have this up for. Is it taking any analog? Taking input from analog. But I need to connect to the ground rail. Into pin 5. Okay. Oh. Shit, how am I gonna do this? I have it kind of like drape down, I guess. Do I have any way to extend this? Kinda. 1 second. I think I have a way to extend this USB out. No, I don't. This still won't work. It's too. I'm a Type C. Alright, well. I guess we'll just figure it out. Time for me to study too. Alrighty then. Feel free. I will be right here. Hopefully not exploding. As I put random wires into things. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'll be right here, putting random wires in the thing, hoping not explode. You know. Feel free to have like your good study time. I'm gonna be thinking out loud. I think. Oh, this is the wrong. This is the ground. This is ground. Okay. This is 5 volt. Okay, and then you are going to go to pin 5. Okay. Got that for now. Alright, and so I only have one servo. It will be on, there's no output pins. And I have attached to 5. So servo 1 is already attached to 5. I don't need to read anything. I think I just need to analog write. Yeah, just analog write something between. Yeah, so just do a servo write. Go from 90 to 0. What is it, like wait or something? This is the wrong thing in the first place. Sleep. What is it? What is the thing to do this again? Sleep. Let's see. Delay. The command is delay. Okay. So these things. Okay. 0. 90. Okay. Mine's less than 100, I guess. It's all true, honestly. Why not? True. So that while true, on here, right to the servo. Oh, servo 1, right. Delay 15 mil. Oh, it probably needs more than that. Let's give it 500 milliseconds of delay. Okay. So this should work. Verify. Should have the servo library. You should be only large. We know. Compiling sketch. Compiling done. Upload. Okay. I did it once. Do it again. Okay, let's restart it. Do it again. I don't know if I told you, but I'm preparing for the advanced shooting bullets low-key advanced German exam next month. Jeez. I bet, man. I can barely speak English. I can't even imagine what an advanced language exam would be like. Is it like testing fluency? Is like a fluency exam essentially? Or is it asking you like German literature questions? You know, like, because I know at least in English class it was just all about what books were written when. It's more of a history class than anything. Testing fluency, not literature. Okay. Well, I mean, still, I know German is one of those languages that are like very long-winded with their words. Very, very large words. This is the second highest level I've taken. The highest level English. It was exhausting. Lol. Hey, what can I say? English as a language is built pretty stupidly. You can just make whatever you want up. Most English words sound made up anyway. I love being a hodgepodge of other languages. It's my favorite thing. Test takes over 3 hours and it's fucking draining. It was kind of fun. Dude, I bet you're basically taking an EOG, like the end of grade test that we took when we were in like 5th grade and stuff like that. Like they sit you down for 3 hours and they put stuff right in front of you. Dude, they take forever. They take forever. Well, I guess it is an end of grade test. I don't know, man. But I bet. All of my... Oh, well, here's a good question. If you finish early, do you get to leave or do you have to stay there the entire time? Do you have to stay there and wait for everyone else to be done? You have to stay there? Now that is what would kill me. That's what would piss me off. I would... If I were in the exam, I probably would not be the first to finish, but I definitely wouldn't be the last. The thing that made me the most frustrated in college was when I had to sit there the entire time. Like, ugh, I hate it. Yeah, they give you breaks. Dude, at least they give you breaks. In mine, they're like, sit down for 3 hours and look at data structures. And I'm like, oh my god. And I finished the data structures thing in like an hour. And then they're like, sit there for 2 more hours and do nothing. You can't stand up. You can't go to the bathroom. We don't want you to cheat. So, a W school, I guess. I don't know. Alright, what is it saying? Like, okay, well, let me scroll up. Like, for example, the English exam had 5 seconds, writing, reading. Use of English listening, speaking, versus 5 minutes of reading, and then, 1 second. Pull the buttons now. Use of English listening and speaking. The first 50 minutes for reading. Use of English for writing, and the second for listening. Then there's a 20-minute lunch break. Or then there's a lunch break and 20 minutes of speaking. Dude. They get you on all fronts there. I mean, I guess it's all the same topic, but still, like that. Ugh. That seems... It seems like it'd be hard to study for. Like, language, you know, I take a lot of advantage of, you know, just knowing my native language, right? But learning a new one and taking exams for it sounds like it would be hell. Yeah. And to pass, you have to have 180 out of 210 points. Yeah. What's the grading system like in Portugal? Because I heard people like in England, when they hear about like United States grading system, they have like a panic attack or something like that, because it's like it's so different between the two. Am I dumb? Why is this not writing correctly? Am I writing to the right pen? Pen 5 to PWD. power. Let's try it again. Work. Is it delaying 500 seconds or milliseconds? Let me try 10 maybe. Verify. Go. Alright, let's see. From first to percentage 0, but first grade 1 through 5. From the universities 0 to 20. Okay. Interesting. So what's passing in 10th, 11th, and 12th? Ten is passing. Is 10 also like a 50%? That's funny. That's funny. Yeah. The system we started with in middle school was an 8-point system. So like middle school, elementary school, it was which is grades 0 through 8. You had so it was 90 to 92 A, and then it was 92 to 70 something, 60 something, blah blah blah. If you didn't make a C, you failed. A C was a passing grade. Anything below a C was not a passing grade. You needed bare minimum C's, which C with the 8-point scale is a 76. So you need 76% in order to move forward, essentially. They lessened that basically in my like 8th grade year. We moved to a 10-point system, to where it was like 190 A, 90 to 80 B, and then 80 to 70 C, and it was still you have to make a C to pass, right? And then when I got to college, same thing. It's 10-point system, and most classes require you to have a C, a 70 or higher to pass. But some, like some gen ed classes, you could make a D in and pass, and like go on to the next class. But it was still like a 60 and up. If you made anything below a 60, you would have to retake all that stuff. And then, do they do GPA? Do they do GPA in the universities where you guys are? Like, do they average all your classes together and give you a superficial number to make you feel good or bad about yourself? We do. Yeah, dude. That thing, dude, GPA is like hell incarnate, like, I get the purpose of it, but it makes some people obsess over it very hard. I was one of those people. I wanted good grades and important in high school. Yeah, it's very important here too. I couldn't go to my dream college because I kind of slacked off in high school. I didn't make bad grades. I just like made a couple of B's in my classes. Yeah. Unions do not care about extracurriculars. Yeah. Uh, universities in, well, at least in my area, almost exclusively cared about the extracurriculars that you did. Um, well, and good grades, but like the extracurriculars were really, really, really important. If you didn't do, if you could have perfect, like in high school, like 4.7 GPA, like that means that you got A's in all of your classes, and then you took AP classes and then got A's in those too, right? You can have a perfect GPA, but because you didn't do anything, like you didn't do any of the clubs or anything like that, you'll still get rejected by a hell of a lot of colleges. Because like, oh, you don't fit our community vibe or something like that. It's really stupid to me. No, guys. When I get out, the football. That's how it is. We wanna pay the football jocks $1 trillion. Yeah, that's what happened in my school. Like all the people went for football. We needed a stronger team, and so they just paid a lot of money to get those jocks there. Um, I don't even like I is sports. I don't know if sports betting is just rampant, so they're like, we need our team to win so that we can get money back or something. But they're crazy for sure. What is happening here? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out why is this not working. Let me copy and paste this code. Why is this not working? And I'll paste this here. Okay. Pin 9. Pin 9. Okay. Oh, it's upside down. Okay. Verify? Is it because does it take more current? Is that the issue? I don't get it. I don't get why this is working. I get why it's working, I think. I'm just stupid. That's why it's okay. If I come here, I can just. It's a loop. It's a loop anyway. Upload. No. 0. Verify. Upload. Uploading. Go. Why no go? What's the difference? What is the... Oh. Duh. No shit. It's already looping, so this is the max I think it can go. Verify. Upload. Try again. So why is this not moving? But this moves. This moves side to side. Let me add. Oh. Interesting. I wonder if there's something broken on this board. Well, no, the other one was working just fine. Does it... Oh. Is it this? We'll give it 150 milliseconds. Do some real time. Verify. Oh, that's why. Verify. I think it's getting overloaded. Fasten. Go. Yeah, that's what was happening. Look at that. We have life. I think it's... Oh. It's really perfect for what we need to do. Can it go further? Or is that its max range? Awesome. Okay. So... DS servo servo 20 kg. What are we looking at? Oh, my neck. It's 180 degree. That seems like so much more than... I guess it's not. It's going from here to here, ain't it? Yeah. Is 180 enough, though? I have it here. Right. It should be. I don't need to see the wall. Probably. I can just flip it around. Yeah. 180 should be enough. 180 should be enough. And 25 kilograms should be definitely enough to pull this camera. I'll be right back. All right. Get some more water. something that would fit. Basically something that would just sit in like this, right? Mount that on top. And angle it so that 180 degrees spans my room. I could just sit on the pen, really. We set to 90 first. Let it turn this way. 90 to be right here. 90 right there. Move here. Move kind of back to where it was. Okay, that should work. Okay. Now the next question I have is, given this, let me just go. Basically just redo the code that I just did. Let's see. If I am running stream on this at the same time, can I intercept the video stream to run my calculations on it? Do I have syncing on this thing? Yes. Sure, I would. Yeah, I do. Awesome. All right. All right, come on. Local host 8080? 1 second, I can look it up actually. Sync the thing. No. 8384. So we have slides for class. That is our. Where is this at? Python projects. Okay. CD do slides for class. CP from Python projects cam test to here. Go ls. It worked. And then redo my sync. Okay. Rescan. Okay. Now you rescan. Rescan. Okay, I know you're in there. Checks real quick. That's the correct one. ls. Feels like the correct one. Except it's missing YOLO as well. Slides for class. Slides for class. the ID. Yeah. Could you yank it for me, please? Come on. Come on. You know you want to. Oh. That makes sense. 1 second. Yeah, that would make sense. I haven't upgraded the system in a while. It's probably got about 1 billion things it's got to get. I guess for now. Okay, I can just get how to send info from Python to Arduino. Serial communication using Pi serial. Okay. Pi serial. Let's see. I was gonna look up. I don't remember. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. See if this guy got back to me. Nope. Okay. Okay. Hopefully that upgrades our sync thing as well, so that it can send packages. What's up? 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Sorry, chat. Dad walked in. Let's see. Oh yeah, sync thing. There we go. Hopefully, with that update, sync thing can. That's nasty. Sync these things. Oh, I see it. Trying to sync, I think. Let's just go to that. Come on. Come on. Yeah, you want to send it. I could just probably rewrite the program if I have to. It's not that complicated of a program. I wonder if I can just use my WSL. I probably should not use WSL for this. That seems like the worst idea for compatibility. Oh. Okay. Well, let's go mess around with. My VS Code's so fucked up though. I might reinstall VS Code just to get rid of all the BS on it. Oh, that's not BS. I'm just gonna install Python and pip and then fins. I hate using CUDA or Conda. I'm gonna use these anyway. So I'm gonna end up using Conda anyway. I could just not. I can just download it all. The dependencies aren't really gonna matter that much. Yeah, I'm just gonna not worry about it. Yeah, let's go pull open VS Code. Alright, what we can do. Okay. Let's make sure it works. It probably does work, but just in case, run. Run the code. Python object. Okay, what are we supposed to? Oh, yeah. Wait, no, I gotta do that. Why are we doing dot dash? We're just doing this. Without arguments, do something like this. Okay. Python. There's a better way to get Python. Whatever. Just for now. so I can get Pip. Yes. Okay. There we go. Cool. Okay. So I should be able to close VS Code. Reopen it. Let me just drag this down here. There we go. Alright, and go. Shama. Work. Okay, delete. There we go. Plus Python object detection.py. There we go. It works. And if I run like this, does it work? It works. Okay, cool. Do I have pip? I do have pip. Nice. Pip install. Oh, come on. I'm gonna kill you. Pip install ultralidix. Okay, that should be working. Phone back there? Where the hell's my phone? Where did I put my phone? Here it is. What in path? Oh. Okay. Am I too far now? I'm good. Okay. So, how do I write on this? I'm just gonna rewrite it bar for bar. Methinks. Unless it is miraculously synced in the last 10 seconds. which is not.
Who am I sharing this with? Is it because this is not the same thing? Yes, this is not shared with the same thing. Interesting. Oh, it's not shared with Go3. Okay. Well, if that's the case, edit. I want to share you with you as well. Yes. Save. Comfortable. Share.
It's not that complicated of code. It shouldn't be that hard to do. Alright, a little quick rewrite. Import OS, import sys, dn equals os dot open dev os dot dev null os dot o underscore wrongly SDE is equal to os dot dupe2 os dupe2 dev null to, although I might not even need any of this. Might not even need any of this. No, where are my commands at? Oh, they're there. Okay. Couldn't see them. So the first character, the money sign, I think. Money sign. Okay. That is caret. Caret. Space. It's Python comment out. Right. Yeah, it's Python comments. But it's for later. Okay. From ultralytics import YOLO model is equal to YOLO YOLO v8 n.pt. Another pre-trained model I can use later. Results. Okay, I can spell results are equal to model 1 comma classes is equal to 0 for humans. Show equal to
true, comma stream is equal to true. There we go. And then xy is equal to an array, and xyn is equal to an array for results. Result and result. Boxes is equal to boxes. Results dot boxes, not result dot boxes. Classes is equal to result dot class. Oh wait, names. I'm dumb. Because there's the boxes dot xyn at 0, 0. It's less than or equal to 0.5, and boxes at xyn 0, 2 is less than or equal to 5.5. Then we say, I use that left and right. Left is equal to false, right is equal to false, enter is equal to false. Can yank this, paste this here. This over here, 1, and then make this true, and then we have a print left. Print left. Elif. Okay. Elif. Basically same thing. Sign yank space p, except now we substitute this for this globally, and that should be the only change. Yes, and then we come here and we yank this and we paste down here. False, and now you're true, and then lastly we say else. Yank, paste, www false, cw true. I'm really kill myself. Yeah, and so that should do it. Okay, just gotta hope that it doesn't eat my camera whenever I do this. Okay. Let's see, is it still streaming? Okay. So now, I'm gonna make sure it doesn't eat my camera. Alright. Control S. Okay. Here we go. Go. Okay, it's downloading it? Okay, what happened? What happened? Okay, so YOLO's installed now. Okay, that's good. What happened? Open CV, open camera device, channels, illustrations, results, results and results. Failed to open one. Okay. Let's just make sure. What's going on over here? Okay, I think I can see if I did differently. I doubt this will actually do anything, but we can try it. Sub This should not change anything, but this is technically how the code was written. And again, it could be the fact that I'm using the camera right now. Failed to open one. Oh, let me try index 0 maybe. That might work. There's one on the other one. Let's see if it's 0 on this one. Alright, we'll be right back. I'll look this up while I'm gone. Saying something like this. Okay, let's try it. Before I do anything, I can do index and range of 10. Let's see how this goes. Go. I'll have to try it. I'll have to try it some other time, I think. Whenever I have no stream going. I think it might be the stream, which would suck. Which would suck. I feel like it should work though. Can I grab frame? Oh, that's why. Break needs to go here. Right. Break probably should go on the outside of the loop. Oh, Senga should go on the outside of the loop. Oh, it's gonna break either way if I do that. I see. I see. So I have another issue then. What is this? What the heck is this? Wait a second. What is this error? I will test this more off of stream, I think. For now, let's go into AutoCAD and see if I can figure this out. Let's look at this. Let's look at the pricing. Let's see the student pricing. Okay. For now I can use it. Okay. Part design. Okay. Pan. Shift. Ooh. You. Okay. Interesting. Okay. How far do I want to be zoomed in, if at all? Okay, okay. Hmm. Extrude. Fine. Okay. Oh, what was that? What is this? Extrude. No. Oh, did I make something? Oh. I'm gonna need to watch a video or two. Okay. Okay. I have to go watch that guy later. I should go watch him now. I'm gonna mute this microphone for a second. I just realized I have been muted this entire time, and I'm stupid. I'm about to go off for a wild chat. I might be back tomorrow. I might be back a little bit later today. You'll know by the notifications. But thank you for joining me. One new follower of the stream. Let's go. And for the people who joined us again, I really appreciate it. Thank you, Mace. It's always awesome to have you around. And yeah, I will see you guys later tomorrow, probably. Deuces.